Jazz 95.9. Welcome back to another episode of Shot and Chop. I am your host, Josh Cannon, and we are about to chop it up. All right, everybody. So I have a guest on today, the lovely Alexxus. She is a local model, and today we actually just wrapped up an amazing photo shoot. So I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself, and then we are going to jump into the conversation, tell you guys a little bit about the photo shoot that we just had, and get into a little bit of conversation about modeling and photography and just the overall creative industry. So without further ado, Alexxus, how are you?
Hey guys, it's Alexxus. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad that we were able to get this shoot done. It was amazing.
It was fire.
It was fire. You had to be there. If you weren't there, you wouldn't understand.
Sorry.
But when you see the heat that came out of the camera.
Fire, guys.
Fire. Fuego.
Hit a missile.
Wait. I got the perfect sound effect for it. There we go. Boom. So go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself, and then we'll jump in and talk about some topics around modeling.
Okay. Well, hey guys, I'm Alexxus once again. I'm 21 years old. I live in Petersburg, Virginia. You know, the dirty bird.
Dirty bird.
Let's see. I fell in love with modeling, guys, and a camera. I want to say about like 12 years old. I just really wanted to show my artwork and beauty through my work and tell a story through my pictures. I always been confident in front of a camera. I get camera shy just a little bit sometimes if I'm not really in a good mood. But other than that, I think I do pretty good.
That's good. And I think that's a very crucial skill to have. Confidence. Even if something is going on in your personal life, like, you know, your dog just got ran over, your husband just left you, you just got fired from your job. Hopefully none of that stuff really happens.
Right.
But you should be able to put that to the side and be able to really embody whatever it is the photo shoot calls for at that point in time.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I see that in you. So when I was looking at your Instagram page, before I decided to reach out to work with you, I was like, wow, she's really confident. She has a lot going for her, and she doesn't seem to be shy in front of the camera. So I was like, let's go ahead and make some magic happen today.
Yes. And let me tell y'all, the photo shoot was amazing once again.
Yeah, it was dope. So what is it that you like about modeling from your experience with it so far?
So far, I want to say it gives me more creative ideas of actually what I want to do in the model industry, because I just don't want to be a runway model. I also want to be a print model. I want a foot model as well.
Foot model? Uh-oh.
Yes, because I got some pretty toes, let me tell you.
Let me see them things.
You want to see them? I'm going to show you, because I got some pretty toes. Look at them.
Dang,
pretty.
Them things busted. I'm
They
kidding.
Pretty. No,
I'm
my
kidding.
toes pretty, y'all. Don't let him lie to y'all.
Hey, you could sell feet pictures. You know, that's hot right now.
I did.
You did?
And I was making hella money.
Oh, buddy, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we did.
So,
making hella money.
how did you get into selling feet pictures?
So crazy story. One day I just randomly I used to always just post my pictures on Instagram every time I get my feet done.
Right.
And so this random dude just hit me up and he was just like, do you sell your feet pictures? And I was just like, well, I never thought about it. So
that
then
easy.
I talked to my mom about it, and I was like, Mom, this would be some good income money, like just to hustle on the side. And I really got some pretty feet.
Yeah.
So I end up texting him back. I was like, okay, like, what do you like really want, like, for my feet? Like, because you know some people really got feet footage. So
it's a deep rabbit hole to what they be doing with their feet.
Yeah.
I
know.
Oh, she's talking from experience. Okay, all right.
So we set it up. He ended up what's that app called? Skype.
Okay.
We downloaded Skype.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to Skype. So basically, he just wanted me to rub my feet together with oil.
I don't know why they like that. Like, what do you get off with from looking
So
at
basically,
feet?
they say it's the sole. They really go for the sole in the feet. It's not really about the toes. It's the sole.
Oh.
And I was just like, fuck sole. It look like I'm arching it. Like, but then I was making a lot of money out of it. But then I just stopped because I was just like, all right, this ain't something I really want to keep doing.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's easy money. Like, literally, you just take a picture of your foot and you just be like, hey,
here you go.
there you go. Boom. I have a photographer friend he's into that stuff. Like, so he'll ask the models, like, can I get a shot of your feet? And I'm just like, bro, what?
Bro.
I don't understand. I can't get anything from a foot. I don't even really like feet. So it's just like, I mean, I'll appreciate a pretty foot, but I'm not about to go out my way to be like, yo, girl, let me see you rub them toes and them soles together.
Let me suck on them toes, girl.
No, not at all. But I mean, hey, you make your money how you can, and if you can
I don't knock nobody down.
Right. Would you like what's the price tag on them toes that you got there? Like how much was you selling the feet pictures for?
I'm trying to remember my prices because I had different prices. For pictures, because it went about an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you was more so doing like the live interactive stuff.
Yeah, because I was like, I did pictures, but mostly like all my clients, they really wanted to like video chat and just basically see my feet and me rubbing my feet against each other or like clapping my feet together or some shit. I'm just like, oh my God, I want to clap my feet. I want to clap my
clap
feet.
them feet. Wow, that's wild.
Yeah. But I want to say the most I made in a week, I ain't even gonna lie, was like 3 bands.
Off of the feet?
Yes, no lie.
I'm about to get my feet done in.
Because I was being creative with the stuff. Like I was like, my mom was even helping me. Like we was making bang. Like we had got like a big champagne bottle. A big champagne bottle and put some little bubbles in it, and then I like took a picture of my feet like I was dipping it in there.
In the champagne bottle.
Yeah, and it was really cute.
We might have to go into business about this feet stuff. That's cool.
It was really nice. I was being creative with the shit. I was like, I'm making money. Yeah, come on, I got y'all.
Did you ever like have any like creepy dudes like on the other end of the camera while you was doing like the feet stuff?
I had this one dude. I had to stop because like he was just making me uncomfortable, and I'm just like, listen, you want me to start rubbing my feet together like this on something? I ain't doing that. So one day he had like turned his like camera off. And then he turned it off, like back on, and I was just like, "Oh, you're jacking off. That's what you're doing." So I ended up hanging up. I just got my money, but I had to hang up.
Right. Wow, you're like the first person that I've actually met that's actually done it. Like people talk about it all the time, but hey, it is what it is.
Yep, I got it done. Made my little moolah.
So like outside of like the feet stuff, how long have you actually been modeling and doing your thing?
For like a year now.
A year?
Yeah, I want to say, okay, so this is how I made it. I made myself a self-made model, basically. Okay. So I want to say in December, I seen this guy, his name is Corey. He posted he wanted to shoot for a photo shoot and he was looking for models. So I was like, oh my God. Let me hit him up. Like, this is a great opportunity, like, to collab with somebody to actually, like, try to get my face out there, get me started or whatever. So I end up hitting him up. Boom, boom, boom. We end up talking, getting the details. He asked me did I already have an outfit. Hell yeah, I already had an outfit. I got you. He already told me where we was going. I got you. So I sent a picture of my outfit. We end up setting it up. The next day, we end up going to, like, downtown Petersburg near, like, the railroad track, train over there. Took pictures, collab after that. Then ever since then, he became my best friend / my personal photographer. And ever since then, I just been taking pictures and just putting myself out there, trying to network a little bit more. And then that's when I found Statement Models. And then I did the audition with them. The audition went really great. I was hella nervous. I already knew that I made the team. I mean, because I walked in there with faith.
Confidence, giving face, serving.
Definitely. It was the best experience I ever had, especially like actually being around a group of people and actually coaches and being on the runway and actually like, okay, I have to show my walk off. Like I have to give them like, if this is what I really want, I have to give my walk. Like this is my time, this is my opportunity to show off. So that's what I did and I made the team.
Okay. So do you identify more with runway modeling or just like the freelance, like portraiture and stuff like that?
I want to say maybe a mixture of both.
Which one do you like better?
I love me some pictures all day. I can take pictures all day. I get my pictures taken down all day. But with the runway, I think I'm starting to fall in love with it, honestly, because it's different. Like, You have your urban models, the ones that do the crazy walks, like the techniques where they spinning around, pumping hard. Then you have like your runway models that's just doing straight walks and only like personalities. And me, I want to do all of it. Like I've been trying to work on some spins and some drop dead stuff. Like I want to get serious on the runway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I mean, like I appreciate runway modeling and stuff like that, but some people be looking crazy. Like,
oh yeah.
I just feel like if you bopping around like a GTA character, like you got some things you gotta work on.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, did that come easy to you outside of like just regular modeling in front of the camera in the studio, stuff like that, compared to runway?
I feel like it really did come a little natural, especially with my walk, because I already had it, but I just needed it a little bit more, and I still have a little bit more to work on. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like it just was already there naturally, and then plus when I went, it was just basically confirmed, like, hey, you natural with it. So it's just like, just go ahead, go for it.
Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, like you definitely got the legs, the height, the stride, the strut, all of that. And then like in your portraiture, like when we were doing our shoot earlier, I didn't really have to necessarily give you everything to a T.
Right.
And I think a lot of photographers can say that they really appreciate that. Like models that come prepared, like you had your clothes already laid out, like when we were planning the shoot earlier, and like having input in the photo shoot too. I think that's really cool and really important. It makes you stand out because it shows that you're interested and you're not just like, okay, here I am. I'm standing here. I'm pretty.
I feel like in this industry, when you're working with photographers or just anybody in general, you have to speak up. I feel like you can't just be quiet, because I feel like the person needs to know, hey, are you really comfortable with this idea? Hey, are you really comfortable in this pose that I'm telling you to pose in? Like, hey, are you okay with me touching you to fix, like something is wrong? I feel like any model should speak up and just don't be quiet. Like if they asking for your input, let them know. Like, hey, I don't like this, or hey, yeah, let's do this. Like I'm really feeling it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's important too, because there's so many situations where somebody may have felt uncomfortable, but it's like you didn't say anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or even worse, on the other side, like you're flirting back and forth, somebody's getting the wrong message, lines get crossed, but you didn't say anything in the moment where it got to the point where you felt uncomfortable. So
exactly.
Just talk about it.
Now you're going around telling everybody, oh yeah, this person made me feel uncomfortable, but why you didn't tell that person? Like, hey, I didn't really like, this position you put me in, or like, hey, I didn't really like this idea of fit or the concept of the photo that we're doing. Like, I didn't like it. Like,
yeah, because I appreciate that, because if you tell me you don't like something, then I'll know to fix it. If you don't tell me you don't like it, and then now you got a stank face throughout the whole photo shoot, like that ain't gonna work.
Like, what's the problem? What happened?
Right. Like, are you good? Like, what's the issue? I don't understand.
Exactly.
Oh, I got another question for you. So with your experience in modeling so far, because you said you've been doing it for a year, but the way you carry yourself, it seems like you have like wisdom beyond your time in modeling. What are some things that you've seen so far that you like in the industry? And what are some things that you've seen that you don't like in the industry?
Okay, I'm going to talk about the stuff I've seen that I don't like. Okay, so
let's talk about it.
Back to the speaking up part, because there's a lot going on with some of these model companies. So basically, I just want to go back to the part about speaking up. So ladies, anybody that wants to model, you don't always have to do lingerie, ladies. Ladies, you don't always have to do lingerie.
Yeah, mix it up.
You don't always have to do it, and let me tell you why. Lingerie, I feel like if you're doing a lingerie shoot, that's most definitely your time to speak up. Speak up. Speak up. Don't let them put you in no uncomfortable positions that you do not like. Don't let them actually make you wear used lingerie that they use on other females. No, ladies. No, I do not like that.
Yeah, I had to learn that. I didn't know it was a big deal until somebody said that. I learned it really quick early on. Okay. They was like, I'm not wearing this. I'm like, what's the problem? I wash it. It's cool. It's fine. And they were like, you don't do that. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess. All right, whatever.
Now you know.
now I know. Now I know, like, if I'm going to do a lingerie shoot, either you bring your own, I'm going to buy a fresh one, and I guess you keep it after.
Yep. Anytime y'all do a lingerie shoot, ladies, I really prefer y'all to have someone with you to make it even more comfortable. And plus, if you just now meeting the photographer, I'm not gonna go too much deep into that one because I don't want to put their modeling business out like that. But it ain't my business. But ladies, just be safe when it comes to the lingerie shoots. That's just something I really don't like. Something I do like about it. No, another thing I don't like is, hold on, because I'm ready to talk my shit.
But real quick, I want to add something to that. Bringing somebody to a photo shoot. That is another opportunity for you to communicate. Like, yes, it's cool for you to bring somebody to a photo shoot, and that can be a red flag for if the photographer freaks out just because you're bringing somebody. But at the same time, let the photographer know that you're bringing somebody. Don't just roll up with your boyfriend or your crew, your girlfriends, and like, I didn't even know they were coming. Especially like, for example, me, I shoot out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to feel comfortable, but I also want to feel comfortable too. Or I want to feel like, okay, it's too many people in here. It's a lot going on. But just say something, communicate, like, you know, a couple minutes before, like, hey, just to let you know I'm bringing such and such with me to the photo shoot. And that's it. That's all you got to say.
You're right about that one. Because people just be popping up and be like, oh, hey, I brought my friend with me. Well, you ain't tell me. How you know I got a lot of space in here for everybody?
Man, look, I had a girl. She brought like 5 of her girlfriends with her. And this is when I was shooting in my apartment. I was like, I say, all y'all ain't gonna fit. Some of y'all gotta go home or go sit in the car or something. This ain't gonna work. Like, not to be rude, but y'all not gonna fit.
Another thing I don't like, y'all, is I feel like some of these mentors, coaches, they forget that we are humans too. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to speak up because in this industry, I realize a lot of females don't speak up at all. They just let people roll over them and let them take over. And me, you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. You're going to give me the same respect that I'm giving you. And I feel like some of them really do be forgetting that you are a human. Like, they just be talking to you like you cash money shit. Like, no.
Yeah, like they're higher than you on a pedestal. And
like,
all
I
that
understand that I have to listen to you. I understand that you know more than I know. But at the end of the day, you can't talk to me like that. No. It's something to call respect.
Yeah, respecting boundaries. That's important.
That's something I don't like, and I've seen that on a lot of teams. Like, some of people, coaches, would just talk to the girls like any kind of way, and I'm just like, yeah, no, like, you're not even organized yourself, so how can you talk about us? Like, how can you talk about girls? Like, no.
That's a big one. I see that all the time. Well,
Me
not all
too.
the time. Maybe like a couple of these. Let me be careful with my words. A couple of these local agencies and stuff, and it's just like, you're so pressed to have an agency or something behind your name, but you're not even taking care of the people that are on your team.
Exactly.
Like, you know, you just letting them go out looking any type of way. You're not making sure they feel safe or comfortable going to these shoots with other photographers. You're hiring like shitty photographers. Like, even if you're an agency owner, not all of them are photographers, but if you're going to own the agency, at least work with some people that give you good quality work.
Exactly.
Not somebody that's just, you know, giving you subpar stuff to promote you, because at the end of the day, especially if you're not a photographer, the pictures that you get are what you get. You can't go out and take them better or edit them, especially if you're not a photographer. So what you get is what you get. So why not get the best of the best to do it?
Exactly. Something I do like in the industry, in the model thing that I like so far is I'm learning new stuff. Like, I'm learning how to pose differently. I'm learning how to wake up my face a little bit more, because I don't really do like a lot of face shots. Because I don't know why. I just feel like sometimes my face be looking crooked. I don't know. Maybe because it's just the angle. Maybe just be the angle or the lighting. I don't know. It got to be something, y'all. But I'm learning how to walk better, and especially with my posture.
Posture.
Yeah, they know what I meant, and you know what I meant too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it going.
Learning how to walk better, that's my biggest thing. I want my walk to be so good when people see me, they just be like, damn, she just got to walk now. Like, it's just really, really natural. Like, this is her walk. Like, she didn't change. I want people to see me like that.
So what's it going to take to get you to that point, in your opinion, from what you've done so far?
I feel like I need to work harder, and I'm going to work harder. I got places to go. I got dreams to go. I want more people to see me. I want to be noticed more. I actually want my face to be out there, because I do have a story to tell. I really do have a story to tell. And I actually do have this little vision photo shoot that I want to do to actually kind of tell my story, to just help me get it out there a little bit more.
Okay. So like your story of getting into modeling, or are you talking about your life story in a
my life
sense.
story mixed in with modeling. Actually, basically, I want the picture to actually like show my life struggle and then show the beauty afterwards. Meaning the beauty afterwards would be my modeling, me coming up in my modeling just a little bit.
Okay, I can dig it. So I do have another question. I ask this one to models because everybody has a different perspective of it. But when you're choosing the photographers to work with, whether the ones that reach out to you or who you reach out to, what is it that stands out to a photographer that makes you want to work with them or not work with them? So like, what are some characteristics or things that you see with that?
First thing I look at is camera quality and how their pictures are. Because
Talk about it.
I don't play about my pictures. I really don't like.
Hey, no shade, but like, you know, as a model, you gotta have sharp pictures because you can't go in and reshoot it yourself. So
I don't play. I will literally cry, guys, because I don't play like that's the first thing I look at is the quality, and I really go on their page and look at all their pictures and see like how good of their angles. Like, ooh, I be looking like to see like I wonder like did he pose her or like did she pose herself, and then like. You know, of course, I'm going to follow them because I want to see your life because you're going to post some stuff on your story. So I want to see your everyday life, how you living. But of course, I still got to get to know you. But I want to say the first thing I look at is the camera quality. And then I look at your story to see how your life living, see if you're a good person. But I really can't know until I really meet you, have a conversation. And then, you know, maybe hit you up. We talk, conversate a little bit, get to know each other first, yada, yada, yada. See if we both got something in common. Okay, got something in common. Camera quality's looking good. All right, let me holler at you. Let me see if we can work some, make some shake.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because that's something that I think a lot of models need to do more of. Because just the first thing you mentioned, camera quality. Okay, there's a lot of people with good camera quality, but that does not make them a good person. So doesn't make them like a good person to be around with, and or even if they're not a bad person, that doesn't mean that your characters and personalities are going to mesh too.
Exactly.
Because me personally, like when it comes to personal projects, like if I don't have a vibe with you just from what I see or like us hanging out, like I don't really see it going any further than that because I'm big on energies.
Me too.
So it's like our energies got to match. Like we can not match on a photo shoot because I just feel like my pictures are going to reflect that. That's how I feel on the photography.
Like if it's not giving energy, then it's just like, what is the point of us shooting? Because I'm looking at the pictures and you looking at them, you just like, wow, the energy really wasn't there. Now we just both looking like, ooh, we really wasted time.
Yeah, I mean, like when I say energy, I don't mean like the energy that's coming out of the pictures. I mean like the energy or the
From
vibe, that we're exchanging. Because like if I can't relate to you, like if I don't like see you as a person that I could just have a regular conversation with outside of the photo shoot. I don't know. I mean, some people may not feel it that way, but I feel that like that's what really makes a photo shoot better because like we
because you
mesh and
actually
click.
got to know the person, y'all vibing, y'all actually got a little bit laughs in, y'all connected, like y'all both planning out some visions together to say, okay, yeah, I got this idea. Maybe you can hop in and tell me your input on it, blah blah blah, and then okay, we vibing, all right,
right, because that goes back to my point. I got sidetracked, but being able to do that research, because if you just go based off of what their pictures look like, you don't know what that person looks like at all.
Exactly.
And I just think that's really good that you do that, or just being able to express what you like, or even if you don't like the photographer's pictures, like if someone reaches out to you and they're saying, hey, I want to do a photo shoot with you, that's your opportunity to decide, okay, I don't like their pictures, but they really want to work with me, so I guess I'm going to give them my rate.
Right.
That's how I see things. Like, if I don't want to work with you, or if I don't see anything coming out of the photo shoot, no shade to nobody,
no, that's fine.
then you just going to have to pay. Sorry. I'll do it, but you're going to have to pay because my time is valuable.
Exactly.
And if I don't see anything I can get out of it, then I don't see
some potential.
Yeah. And I saw a lot of potential in you. Like, I don't remember all the wording of our first conversation, but it was something along the lines of you just getting into the industry and stuff like that. And trust me, I hear that so much. I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, cool. And then like coming a year later and like rediscovering what you've done so far, it's just like, oh, she was serious about this. Okay. And then that made me want to be like, hey, let's see what she got. Let's set up a photo shoot and let's get some things going.
Yeah, that makes me so happy because let me tell you, when was the last time we talked? Because I'm trying to think of the year.
It had to been over a year ago.
Yeah,
a year ago.
That's
one
what I'm
of the
trying
two.
to think. So yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, I came up. You go, Lexus. Y'all hear that? Oh, girl, I came up, y'all. I'm hyping myself up. Wow, it's been a minute. Yeah, when I put my mind up to something, it sticks because modeling has always been my dream. I also want to side major in photography because I want to be behind the camera too.
Oh,
yeah.
But no, I really like helping people. So, when you're ready to take that step, let me know. One of my best mentees, her name's Chris. She's a female photographer and she's taken off, and she's only been shooting for about a year now. And
go, girl.
Yeah, she's out doing her thing. Shout out to Chris. I know you're going to hear this later.
Right, you go, girl.
I love you, Chris. You're amazing. But yeah, just like being able to do that, I think working both sides of the camera makes you a better photographer if you got some experience modeling. And it makes you a better model if you have experience with knowing what the lighting is doing or knowing what the camera is doing. You don't have to be an expert in both, but it gives you that appreciation. Like, I'm not a model, but some way, shape, or form, I always up in front of the camera. I don't know why. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not a model. I'm not at all. But I just end up in front of the camera. But it makes you appreciate it because as a photographer, you're just click, 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 and then when you stand in front, you're like, oh shit,
click, click, click.
What do I do now? What do I do now? Take your shirt off. I don't feel comfortable. I know. Like, that's what happened the first time. I was like, okay, cool. Like, one of my friends, I was taking her pictures and she was like, oh, you mind? I brought my camera. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. She's like, take your shirt off. I was like, huh? What?
What'd I do?
My breasts? You want to see? Okay. So I was just like, it makes me appreciate, like, what you all go through being a female with a predominantly male industry. You got to be able to feel comfortable and make people feel comfortable and be mindful of what you're doing, saying, or not doing or saying to make people feel comfortable.
I've been trying to put my sock on for the longest, y'all. Y'all know how long we've been off that toe conversation?
Because we was talking about feet, and I guess you thought I was going to get some of your feet pics. But
no, I was just trying to show you my feet because you were trying to play me. My feet is pretty.
They all right. They cool or whatever. So when you're coming up, do you ever break down and come up with concepts on your own?
Like for my photo shoots? Yeah. Sometimes I like to, basically I want to say all of them. Actually, I planted my outfit and the location. Okay, that's cool. Not every photographer will do that, but it's good if you can come with an idea of a location, a concept, a outfit, and then be able to mix that in with the photographer's vision, or better yet, if he doesn't have one, now you got one, boom, you're good to go. But the reason I asked that, when do you feel that you're at your creative peak coming up with ideas? When I'm by myself doing some yoga.
Oh, you're a yogi.
Yeah, my favorite yoga pose is when I'm on my head.
Oh, like upside down? I can do that one.
That's my favorite one. And once I'm like that, I just go in thinking mode and the world just shut off. Yeah. So I want to say I get my best ideas when I'm doing yoga.
But that's cool to do. For those that are listening, when I do my live versions of Shot and Chop every Thursday at 7:30, I asked that to a photographer, and he basically was giving his response. He hadn't thought about that. So I thought that would be interesting to ask you on the modeling side, like when you do come up with ideas, when do you feel like you're at your creative peak? Because that's important to know. Like
I feel like you need to be in a peaceful mind to get some good visions in. I don't feel like you need to be distracted. You be distracted, ain't nothing really gonna come to your mind for real.
Right. Or let's say you're a morning person and you're trying to come up with ideas at 3:00 in the morning, which is technically nighttime. But if you're a night person and you're trying to do things first thing in the morning, you ain't gonna have no thoughts. I'm not a morning person at all.
I used to not be a morning person at all, but some reason I've been waking up hella early lately, like at 8, 7, and I'm used to waking up like at 12, 1.
Oh yeah, that would be lovely. But with me teaching, I kind of wake up at 6 every day. But it is what it is. So let's talk about what makes you stand out as a model in the creative space. Like if you could point out your superpower, what is it that makes you stand out?
My smile.
Yeah, I agree.
My smile all day, every day. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you, my smile. I feel like it's the brightest thing on me. Because honestly, I tell everyone this. If I'm not laughing or smiling, something is completely wrong with me because I always have a laugh or a smile on my face. Like, I can't help it.
But that's good. Like having a welcoming personality and being able to smile. And I think more models need to smile. Every photo shoot doesn't have to be a scowl.
Serious.
A scowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to know the right place and time to do it, of course. But smile more. Like, ladies, get out there and show those pearly whites. And if
You're
you don't
beautiful,
have pearly whites, then
right?
just get out there and make us smile.
Yeah,
Some way,
still
shape.
smile. Because you're still beautiful.
Yeah, everybody's beautiful. I totally agree. But that's cool. I can see that. Like, just looking at your Instagram, I was like, wow, she smiles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to work that in there somehow.
Smiley as fuck.
What are you doing when it comes to preparing for a photo shoot? Like, if you could give us the Alexxus rundown, the agenda before you even show up to the shoot, like, what are you doing to get ready?
Okay, yeah. So it really depends on like the day and how I'm feeling, honestly, because like sometimes I'll be in one of my moods and I'll just be like, all right, I know I got a lot to do, but I really don't want to do it. And I'll just be like wasting time knowing I got to get ready. And then when it's time, I get mad at myself because I just be like, damn, Alexxus, you messing up shit. But y'all, my rundown thing basically, shower, of course, do my
so.
yeah. I hope somebody shower before they come to a photo shoot. I hope people shower anyways. Because Jesus.
That's all I got to say about that.
No comment. Shower. After my shower, I do my face routine. Then I do my body routine, of course. After that, I pick out my clothes, try to see like the fits that I really wanted to wear, like for the scenery, to make sure like kind of matches. If it don't match, we can fit it in there some way. I mean, I feel like every problem have a solution. It does, actually.
That's true. I agree.
It does. After that, fix my hair up. I really don't really try to take my hair and stuff down or like fix my hair up until I actually get there, because I know my hair type. Make sure I got my perfumes, y'all, my lip gloss, stuff you need. And I think that's it. I think I just get ready and go.
Just go.
Yeah, I think I just make sure I have everything. I'm prepared. I ate and I just go. And then if I get there and something mess up, I just be like, all right, well, forget it. On to the next. Because if you forget something, guys, it's just going to make you be in a bad headspace. And it's just going to make your photo shoot go all wrong, guys. And don't let that happen. Don't let it do it. Don't let it ruin it.
So check this out. Speaking of headspace and photo shoots going well or not going well, do you have any embarrassing photography moments, like on a photo shoot where something embarrassing happened to you?
I'm trying to think. Because I think I do, actually.
Yep, spill it. Spill it. You got to give it to us.
Oh, my God. I think it was like my second photo shoot. And I had these heels on, and I was trying to be cute. Too cute, guys. And he was trying to make a little slow-mo video of me, guys. But in the slow-mo video, I was doing this little walk, and I tried to do a spin, and the spin ain't go well, so I ended up busting my ass. And he got it on camera, and he said he was going to post it. So I'm just waiting for it to be posted so I can be embarrassed all over social media.
Yeah, I think every photographer has like falling pictures of models. It is hilarious every time.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's normal. You're going to fall eventually. You just got to get back up and keep trying.
Or if I make some funny, ugly faces, he'll make sure he get them.
Oh, yeah.
And show me afterwards.
I got plenty of those from today. I got a couple of them actually on my SD card right now, and I should post those. Those are like,
and I
hey
just
guys,
can't help it but to do it.
Hey, guys, check out Alexxus. This is her. Boom. They're just going to be like, wow.
Wow. Look at this.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, real different.
Let's talk about some advice you could give to aspiring models coming up in the industry. So you've been a year in, so I don't consider you a newbie anymore, because a lot can happen in a year, and you've grown a lot in a year, and you've done everything you said you were going to do in a year.
Yes.
So what's some advice that you could give to some people just getting started that also want to get into modeling?
I want to say the advice I can really give is always be yourself, ladies. That's the first thing I want to say. And for the males too. Always be yourself. Don't let nobody make you something that you're not. Because then when you get there, it's just like, damn, I can't even be myself. So it's just like, I'm ready to do everything this person wants me to do. And I can't even bring out the real me, like to show me. So I want to say the first thing I would say is definitely be yourself. I would say make sure you're confident within yourself. Like if you have insecurities within yourself, don't get me wrong, I have insecurities as well that I'm working on, but I want to say make sure you work on them as well, because it can mess up your headspace in a photo
Absolutely.
shoot. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna lie, because it did to me plenty of times. Because like I had one shoot, I just wasn't feeling it, and I knew like I'm pretty. I knew I was pretty, guys, but I just felt like my body wasn't giving that day, because I was just feeling so insecure, and I was just like, now my picture's ready to come out looking a hot mess. I feel like I didn't wasted this photographer time because I'm not giving what's supposed to be given. So it just goes back to the conversation we was having when you was just like, you know, if your dog get ran over and stuff like that, like
Yeah, you got to flip that switch.
You gotta
and
flip it.
Be in the mode.
so you got to turn it off. So I feel like sometimes you do have to turn that switch off, guys. And sometimes it's okay, especially if you want that beauty to show within your pictures. Like sometimes turn it off, but don't hide your stuff. What else? I can say put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Don't wait on nobody to put you out there. Put your stuff out there.
That's big.
Put your stuff
That's
out
big.
there.
Because like models, you have to be able to reach out and talk to photographers, especially
Yep.
if you're new, because nobody knows who you are in the community.
At all.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to do that.
So definitely put yourself out there. Don't wait on nobody, because the more you wait, you're going to be waiting for a long ass time. You don't ever know when the opportunity is going to come. So you better go out there and get the opportunity yourself, girl or male. You better go out there and get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say that's about it for real, because that's mostly what I did. I just basically put myself out there, try to work on my headspace a little bit more, and just have confidence within myself. Like if this is something you guys really want to do, pursue it, make it happen, and don't let nobody stop y'all. Like if this is your dream, do it, and you got it. And don't ever let nobody tell you you can't do it, because you can. You can. It don't matter about size, the height. It don't matter if you got burnt marks all over your face. Bitch, you is beautiful. You is beautiful. Still go out there and walk. If you can't walk, give it to them in a pose, in a picture, because you got it, boo-boo.
Oh, that was beautiful.
XOXO from your girl, Alexxus. Love spell. Like that.
You like that? I'll keep it. I was going to take that sound
It's so
off,
common.
but I guess. But no, I appreciate that advice, and I appreciate your input on that. So let's go ahead and wrap this episode up. It was pretty cool being able to talk to you after the photo shoot, and thank you again for both the photo shoot today and coming on the show and talking about your experience as a model.
Thank you for having me and giving me this amazing opportunity.
No problem. More times to come, more shoots to come, more experiences to come.
Yes,
But
yes.
go ahead and let the people know where they can find you, your social media, all of that stuff, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the episode.
Okay, guys, y'all can find me on Instagram at unico.x. I'm going to spell it for y'all, UNICO.x. And my Facebook name is basically my name, Alexxus Allen, ALEXXUS. And I'm your girl. Come find me.
Come find her on social media.
I follow you, you follow me.
Yeah, follow Train for sure. But yeah, y'all, thank you again for everybody that tuned in today to the episode. I hope that you enjoyed the conversation. And for all of you that maybe want to enjoy the video version of this, I host this every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check in with my Instagram page, for those that don't know, Candid with 2 N's _ productions, and you will be able to find out when I will be having the next guest and who is going to be on the show. But once again, Alexxus, thank you for coming on and chopping it up with me. I appreciate you, and we're going to head and wrap this thing up. Peace.